Unlike GLaDOS's cake, this cake is very real. Because we were at Flakewitz. No, it's right there.
I'm proud of you for not starting it on coffee. You changed it up a little.
We'll end on the coffee.
We'll end on coffee?
Yeah. So today we are... I finished Portal at 4 a.m. last night, finally. I played for so long. We'll talk about that at another point in the vlog. But we are at Flakewitz right now, having a nice, yummy feast before we head to a new flea market I haven't been to. What is it, Sunrise Flea Market? It's not in Sunrise. It is in West Palm. We'll see if it's any good. We'll see if it's good. I know nothing about it, so it's a matter of trial and error.
Should be fine.
Should be fun. We got a nice side of some gritty grits, and finally, we end as we promised we would with the coffee. Well, so we made it. Pretty crazy. We'll show more as we go, but like, it seems like a labyrinth. Yeah, it's pretty dense. Yeah. Okay, so we were there for like 10 minutes. It looked much bigger than it was, I think. We walked in, we were so overwhelmed. We're like, whoa, this is crazy. It's like this crazy bazaar of all this crazy stuff. Walked around for 10 minutes, and it was pretty much just like...
It was more of a discount mall than like a swap shop, which, I mean, a flea market can be kind of both of those.
Yeah.
In Florida, they tend to be like indoors and have like static booths and stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I guess in other places it could be different.
Yeah, this was like mostly just, it was like Hispanic candy, bootleg clothing.
Yeah, like discount stores and
stuff. Yeah, I mean, it was cool to walk around and see that was there. It was like this dense, like, cool jungle of stuff. That's cool. It's good to know it's there, but I would never really go there, I don't think. Yeah, now we figured we'd never been in this area, so there's thrift stores abound. Oh no. Oh no.
God damn it.
Anyway, we will let Zach solve this
do you think I can get through
dilemma. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably the best move. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna check out some thrift stores and see what's going on.
We're going to Tacos Al Carbon.
We found a VHS player, which are increasingly more difficult to find these days. We've been looking for. This one seems to power on. We just spent an hour to test it. We might take the gamble on it, right?
It seems good, and it seems in pretty good condition. So.
Yeah. So
$10. So.
I think we should do it.
Merry Christmas to you.
We are on a roll. We found something good at every thrift store we've gone to. So what did we do? 2 or 3 so far?
We've done 2.
And now we have like what, 4? 4 that we found?
We're going to do 4 more because they're all like in very close proximity.
This is like Thrift Alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're finding stuff. We'll show at the end, but
great stuff so far.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, really insane kind of thrifting day already.
That's why you gotta hawk Tua and thrift on that thing.
Yeah, we're gonna Goodwill Tua and thrift on that thing.
We're in the artist alley. More of a tiny look at that. Like, whoa, this is crazy. Yeah, we're in the. I don't remember the last store we recorded in, but this is Salvation Army, right? No, this is
Habitat for
Humanity. Okay, I'm losing track. It's too many.
Second to last one.
Second to last one. Okay. Yeah, this is a cool room.
Yeah.
All the stuff they have. Let's see what they got around here.
We can
this is
probably
so
find.
sad. We have like Kristen's yearbook. It's all like these messages just her. Should we try to find like this person?
Dear Kristen, math has been fun. See you next year. Have an awesome summer.
This is like making me sad. I don't know. I like the style of it where it's like trying to be comic.
She was popular.
She was very popular. I got so many.
Holy
You think
cannoli.
she'd want to hang on to
Have a
us?
good summer.
Hags? Yeah.
Wow.
We've arrived at a different American thrift with a different layout. I've never been.
It's the same. I think it's the same one.
We've never been here. What do you mean?
No, it's the same brand.
Yeah, I think it is.
Different location.
Anyway, let's dive in and see what we find.
Hello.
It's time for pickups. Okay. I think all Zach really. Oh, it's flipped to me. When did I flip to me? Okay.
No, you're going.
It's a valuable Pokemon plushie.
And look, there's a Munchlax gourd. And a Snorlax gourd.
Boing.
Bought a t-shirt.
It's Krusty
Universal.
Universal. That's a cool shirt. It's
too
just
big.
the fabric makes it like the second you start sweating, it becomes see-through.
Wet t-shirt contest. I bought a VCR.
Yeah.
I've been looking for one of these for a while. This one seems in pretty good condition.
Uh-oh.
What?
You see the thing
Yes,
tilted?
that's how it
always
that's
is?
the spooler, yeah.
Okay. I was like...
I made that up. I don't know. I hope it's okay. And, I bought a manga. I don't know.
Did you? Oh, you bought the manga?
I did. I bought one.
Pandora Hearts.
I don't know. It's probably getting sold eventually. And I found a Wii. A Wii and two controllers and nunchucks.
That's crazy. Yeah. So good finds today. Good hauls. We had a good run at the start, but the last few we didn't really find anything. But it was still cool about how many fish stores are in a small area. It looks like the area we should go if we want to go thrifting.
Yeah, good thrifting run. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, so tomorrow we'll be doing Community Day. So something I was alluding to earlier this morning with this vlog, and probably the title of this vlog, is I finally have played through the first Portal. Now, if you remember the vlog from which this one is named after, Aperture Idiot, about back in 10 years ago, back in 2014, I was ecstatic at the announcement of a new Portal game. Turns out I did not know about like the modding scene or anything like that, and this was just another fan mod, one that actually never got made. Actually, it was just a Trevor and our fan mod. But my weak high school brain was like, oh my god, this is Portal 3. It just doesn't have 3 in the title. I don't even remember what it was called. I don't. But I was over the moon. And baby saying, Josh, why would you be over the moon for a third in a trilogy which you have not played? And that's right. Why would I be? I used to get into franchise, like I don't know if you did this in childhood or teenhood. You would get into franchises before you actually like consume the material yourself. Like the Mother series, for example. I would consider myself a fan of the Mother series. I still, I've watched so many videos of it, about it and everything, and I love like what it's trying to do and everything about it. I have not played Earthbound or Mother 3 physically hands-on myself. I've only seen videos and like read about it. Same with the BioShock series. I have not played them myself. They've been on my list for a little while, but I love, what it's trying to do. Portal is one of those. I consider myself a Portal fan without having played the games. A dumb, misguided thing I used to do. But now, Zach had been bugging me for quite a while to play. Finally sit down and play Portal. I was going to do a Let's Play where I did like a chamber day for a little while and, try to get through the game that way. And I thought it would be a funny experience, like to see where I get stuck and everything like that. But alas, the recording just wouldn't permit. No matter what I tried, I just couldn't get the videos to come out. The game wasn't lagging. The recording worked fine. Yet somehow the video itself would lag and I couldn't fix it. So alas, I gave up and decided to just play the game traditionally. I played it in one sitting. And it's quite good. I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorite games or anything like that, but it's quite a good puzzle game. Interestingly, I think the thing... First of all, it was not as hard as I expected it to be. I was worried I was going to have serious challenge with this, hence why the comicalness of recording it. But it seems like there were a few spots, like 2 or 3 spots, where I was really fucking stuck, and I had to look up what to do. But for the most part, after a little bit of like trial and error, I was able to figure out most of the puzzles. I think something that I was, misconstrued as in my youth is that a lot of what I thought was part of this game seems to be part of Portal 2. Like, a lot of the narrative and the lore behind the series that I had heard of and glimpsed of, like, I think that's all Portal 2, it seems like. Unless I missed stuff. But yeah, I think, like, so I definitely want to play Portal 2 and get all of that stuff. The whole, like, for some reason, I thought the turret opera sequence was in this game. That's like ingrained in my head for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, so a lot of stuff that I always associated with this game is actually 2. So I really do want to play 2 at some point. I got to get around to it. But yeah, overall, I think 1 is great. I think I love like the whole when you think you finished the game and it shifts into like, no, actually you have a little bit more game left. You're trying to escape this like this, backrooms-esque, like, office facility. And I love that whole sequence. I thought it was incredible. Like seeing behind crevices, like people's, like, notes scribbled on walls and tallies of shit that other people had tried to escape and had been holding out and probably not, and didn't make it out, Like, just the inherent, like, environmental storytelling of that was super cool. I love, like, later when you're like rummaging through the offices trying to get out, like you're in office spots that you saw through blurry windows in other levels, which I think is so fucking cool. I love when shit does that, like making it like a cohesive environment. But for most of all, the storytelling other than that stuff was pretty minimal. There's an issue I had, and let me know if you've encountered this issue, if it's just me being a bad player, or if it's an issue with the Switch board. I played on Switch. Whenever I tried to pick up anything, it would, like, sometimes, like, just, like, frazzle out, just go, like, and, like, I couldn't, like, do anything. Like, I had, like, I had to try, like, I think it took me 2 tries to beat GLaDOS at the end, which was a very easy final boss, like, conceptually. But, like, the fact, like, I think, like, whenever I was trying to throw things in the incinerator, it would just go, and it wouldn't let me, like, move it. And this happened with, like, any time, like, a lot of time, not any time, but, like, a lot of times I was picking up the companion cube, or things like that, it would just happen. And Zach said it might be, like, that I was dragging it against the item against the ground that was causing that, which could very well be. That could be just my player error. But also, I'm wondering if it is, like, a known issue or bug with the Switch port or anything like that, so I'm just curious. Yeah, overall, I really love this game. So some of the puzzles were very tedious. I loved, like, all the turret stuff. I loved, like, finding clever ways to make the turrets fall over or knock, or, like, shoot each other. Or, like, that's super fun. I loved any of the puzzles where you had to, like, build momentum by jumping down large gaps and then flying through the other portal. There's like a climax to that at the end where it's like this like super tall room and you have to essentially do that consecutively without any errors, like to get to the top of the scale, to the top of the room. And that was so much fun. And so, like, I don't know, like the dopamine just goes off in your head when you're doing those puzzles. I don't know. But yeah, overall, I'm really looking forward to playing Portal 2 because I think that's where the meat of what I thought I knew about this series comes from. So I'm excited to dive into that. And once I do, I'll probably talk about it here, of course. But yeah, I thought I'd like plug this in as a little nuzzle in between the 2 sections of this vlog. Yeah, it really makes it feel more like a season 1 vlog, like early days in season 4 vlog, where like I'm talking about doing a talking vlog segment and footage segment. I don't know, kind of nostalgic for the 10th anniversary. Playing Portal 10 years after I was ecstatic over a thing I thought was a sequel, but was actually a fan mod that never got made. Anyway, yeah, see you back with whatever's next. Hello.
Hi, what's up?
We're playing Pokemans. We're at our old stomping grounds, FAU campus, because it's at this time of year it's bearable to be outside, and we can just
pretty hot today actually.
Yeah,
it's been raining. So now it's only about 80.
Yeah, so not too horrible, but yeah, so we're it's the optimal place to play Pokemon Go when it's habitable temperature-wise.
It is somewhat circular.
And there's a million Pokestops, if I remember correctly.
Time to walk down this path.
Yeah, time to walk down this path forever. This building is new. Like, I didn't remember there being a building wedge between... Is the garage always been there? I think so, right?
Yes.
And then the stadium. I remember that but there's a new building that seems to have spawned since we've last been here.
It's like a athletic education building or something.
So not to be rivaled with the classic Tom Oxley Athletic Center.
Or John Oxley.
Why? Oh, it's so much brighter on camera.
We're here in the general classroom of North. What class did you have in here?
I definitely... I can't remember if it was North or South where I had life sciences. They look the same, so I can't tell.
I think I had college physics with Dr. Luke Willie in here.
I had psychology in here. And I would... No, it wasn't in here. It was in the other one because there were seats here in the back right corner. So it must have been the other one.
I used to sit like over there.
Yeah, and I would sit here and I would read manga.
Hell yeah.
Classic. It's like when I think back on the logic, it's like if I was just gonna go to class and like read manga, why did I not just skip class?
iClick in or something.
I guess there's either iClick in or like I guess you comprehend some of it just by listening. We're also playing Pokemon TCG Pocket, and look at this fucking card! Insane pull.
That's the chaser, I think.
Is it?
Is a car coming?
Oh, there's a pull though. I don't want to film it.
Why not?
Because he's right there. He'll see me pointing a camera at his face.
Okay.
And he'll be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And I'll be like, ah! Oh my god.
Well,
I've never seen this before. Is this like a video of the card?
I think this is what you get for like the super rare. Yo.
That's crazy. This really is a Poke Day.
Yippee. Always called this the Math Emporium.
Not to be confused with the Simporium. This building has a lot of good memories and crushing memories, I think I would say.
Because it all involved math.
It all involves math, which is my least favorite subject of them all.
I always thought this was really interesting because it was horribly inefficient to get to the top. Just to go up each staircase, walk around the entire building.
It was, yeah. I used to say, like, oh, I wish they just installed a slide at the corner there and you just slide down to the bottom. But, in the book I'm currently writing, there's a fictional college campus, and I designed one of the front entranceway to one of the buildings to be exactly like this in my head. So I wanted to see how accurate I got it, just from memory. That bone's new. Yeah. This used to be a Starbucks, but now it's a barber shop.
Where'd the Starbucks go?
Over there. I don't know what this is, but it's a cool Neon Owls logo. Can't really see inside the building, and it's locked. I think this is like the president.
So I guess this is like a new student center.
I thought that was over somewhere else, though.
They might have moved it here.
Oh, maybe. Look at those clink-clanking flags. They're like waving in the wind. They could fall.
Here's my impression of them.
This building looks nice. I don't think I've ever been in here before. And there's like a little pool of water. You say it's always been here, but I've never noticed it.
It has always been.
I've never seen it. Is it like chlorinated?
I have seen it.
There's bugs. Do I touch it?
Oh, put your phone in it. It's waterproof, right?
No.
Just a little dumb. Come on, just some footage.
Fuck it. If it doesn't go in the port, it's fine. Fuck it. I leveled up to 39.
Happy 39th birthday.
Yeah, so once I hit 40, I
get to retire.
You get to retire. What actually is like the
40 is
leap
like,
between 40 and 50?
It's unbelievable. It's probably like 50 times as much. I don't know.
It's not. It doesn't seem doable.
No, I mean I've been playing. I got 40 in 2020, and I'm only like 42 in a quarter.
It's like the pacing of home stuff, where like once you get to like.
Well, yeah, because
40
is the normal level cap, and then they added the extra 10 just for like
hardcore people.
Play a lot.
Are there any really like level 50s out there? Well, enjoy the bathroom. Look at this dirty ass, like, where we got like D's, a bunch of
Among
Amogus.
Us in real life. Sus. Among Us in real life.
We are rewarding ourselves after a hard, difficult mangy hunt.
Hard fought mangy day.
Yeah.
Juggling 10 different things at once.
At La Bamba. Eat. Anyway, well,
look how big these are.
these plates are massive. I'm very hungry though, so we'll see how much I can get through.